Hello and welcome back to another practice in your pain relief journey for women. My name is Edith. I am your certified yoga and meditation instructor, and I am so excited to guide you through today's quick and easy chair yoga. Today I have for you chair yoga for neck and shoulder relief. So if you're coming to this practice with a lot of tension in the upper back, the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw area, this is for you and you're in the right place. All you need for today is yourself, a place to sit, and a safe, quiet place to practice. Thank you so much for being here. Let's begin. Welcome to our chair yoga for upper body relief, friends. Go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position with uncrossed legs and your feet planted on the floor. Breathe in to straighten the spine. Breathe out to roll the shoulders down and back. Allow your belly to be soft and relaxed. And let's take another round of deep breath together, just welcoming ourselves to this practice today. Beautiful job. We're going to start with the head and the neck, leading from the nose. Begin by drawing circles in front of the face. Stretching and moving gently through the neck and the tops of the shoulders. Your circles can be small or large, depending on what feels right in your body. Do your best to keep the shoulders down. And if you find a place where you feel like you need a deeper stretch, go ahead and just pause there for a moment and breathe into that area. Today's practice is all about being gentle and making space for release and relief. So if we ever come up against any pain in our bodies in a stretch, it's a sign to pull back slightly, as pain is a sign we've gone too far. And today's intention is to relieve some of our pain rather than increase it. On your next breath, go ahead and reverse the direction of your circles. Go in the opposite way. We'll take 2 more breaths here, enjoying this gentle neck movement. And on an exhale, gently bring the head back up to center. Great. On your next inhale, start to draw the shoulders up to the ears. And as you reach the top, squeeze them just ever so slightly. Exhale, release with a sigh, and let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Just release them. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, shoulders squeeze up towards the ears, squeezing slightly at the top. Exhale, drop and release. 2 more. Perfect. Let's breathe in and open up the arms wide out to the sides. You can even gaze upwards if that feels good. Breathe out, crossing the arms like an X in front of you. We're coming into our Garudasana eagle arms. Bend that arm on the bottom, your right arm, and when you're ready, bend your left arm. If this is already a lot for your shoulders and your upper body, you can just bring the backs of your hands together. If you're ready to meet me in the full expression, your right fingertips twist into the palm of your left hand. Perfect. I'll turn slightly sideways so that you can see a bit better here. Coming into eagle arms, lower the shoulders as much as you can as you allow the elbows to float slightly upwards. And if it feels okay, the hands can move just a little bit further away from the forehead. Begin to breathe deeply into the upper back body, feeling this stretch between the scapulas, and filling your belly with deep, nourishing breath. One last breath here. Exhale, release. Perfect. Coming back to that center seat. Before we go to the other side, you can open up your legs a little bit wider. Plant your left hand on the left thigh. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen as you breathe in. Breathe out, leaning over to your left. Stretching open through the right side body. Take an inhale to expand here. Exhale, rise up. Perfect. Let's do that whole thing to the other side. Breathing in, opening the arms wide, gathering energy here, maybe letting the heart and gaze move upwards. Exhale, crossing the arms like an X. Left arm goes underneath and bends. Right arm bends as well. Option 1 is to bring the backs of the hands together or take these left fingertips into the palm of the right hand. Eagle arms, lower the shoulders, slightly float the elbows. Decide if it feels okay for you to move the hands away from the forehead. Finding your breath. On an exhale, release. Coming back to center, you might open the legs slightly wider with your right hand on the right thigh. Left arm to the ceiling as we breathe in. Breathe out, leading towards the right side. Inhaling to stretch. Exhale to rise back up. Perfect. Bring your hands to the tops of the knees and your feet back into that center hip alignment. We're going to come into a spinal stretch, our seated cow and cat pose. Once again, I'll move to the side so that you can see just a little better here. And I like to scoot up towards the edge of my chair. With the hands on the knees as we breathe in, we roll the shoulders back and guide the heart forward, opening the front of the throat and gazing towards the ceiling. This is our seated cow pose. As we exhale, the belly button draws back, arching the spine. Drop your chin to the chest and round the shoulders. This is our seated cat pose. Let's take 4 or 5 rounds here. And I invite you to allow your breath to guide your journey here. Breathing in to come forward. Breathing out to rock back. Great job. Let's take our final round. And we'll meet sitting tall back at center. And once again, we're going to open up the legs a little wider this time, about as wide as the width of the seat. And we'll also turn the toes out towards the side. We're going to do an upper body release, and to achieve that, we'll take a seated forward fold. If at any time you feel uncomfortable during this pose, I invite you to use your hands to help support you as you roll up through the spine and just come back to your seated position. Let's give it a go though. Inhaling, we'll reach the arms towards the ceiling. And exhale, rain the fingertips down as you reach the palms towards the floor. Hinge forward from the hips and begin to allow your elbows to bend as you soften and surrender through the upper torso. You can adjust how you're positioned on the chair at any time. And if it feels okay to do so, fully release the head and the neck. You might even bring the elbows together, or the hands to the elbows as you hang. But again, I invite you to find the place that feels safe and supportive. And see if you can surrender through the head, neck, shoulders, and upper back. Bringing your breath with you on this journey. Every exhale, an opportunity to let go further.
We'll take just 3 more deep breaths. And on an exhale, if you were holding onto the elbows, let them go. Bring your palms to the floor and start to press into the ground, helping you lift the chest. At some point, you can bring your hands to the tops of the knees and continue your journey rolling all the way up. Perfect. When you get here, roll the shoulders back, take a nice deep breath. And we will bring this practice home with a couple of final stretches. When you're ready, inhale, breathe in, high five the screen with your fingertips spread wide and the fingertips pulling back towards the shoulder and the face. We're going to do some nice gentle wrist stretches. Bring your left hand to the right fingertips and start to carefully pull back. We're not going too hard here, finding your edge. Take a full deep breath, keep the right shoulder down. And exhale, release, turn the fingertips down into a fist and reach the knuckles towards the armpit, stretching the top of the wrist. Full deep breath here. Perfect. Release the fingertips, reach the right hand over towards the top of the left shoulder. Gentle shoulder stretch here. You can start to press that right elbow just carefully down into the chest. And this stretch might feel different for other people, but I often feel it here, wrapping around the shoulder. And again, take a deep breath here. Perfect. Exhale, release. We'll reach the right arm towards the sky as we inhale. Exhale, bending at the elbow, reaching your right hand to the upper middle of your back. So it can also be at the base of the neck here. It's okay if you're somewhere here. We're just doing our best today, right? Wherever you are, we're going to bring that left hand towards the right elbow and gently push the elbow back, keeping that right shoulder pressing down away from the ear. You might be able to reach over the head. If not, that's okay. And again, we're just taking a full deep breath. As you exhale, you can release everything, roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath. And let's go to the other side. High-fiving the screen with your left hand, pulling the fingertips back towards the nose. Reach your right fingertips towards the left palm and pull the fingers back, stretching the bottom of the left wrist here. Breathing in. Breathing out, release, curl the fingertips under, reach the knuckles towards the armpit, stretching the top now. You can always help out your hand here if you need to. Keep your left shoulder pressing down away from the ear. Exhale, release the fingertips, reach towards the top of the right shoulder. Right hand comes to the left elbow, gently press the left elbow down and in. Very mild stretch here. Breathe out to release. Left arm reaches towards the sky as we inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbow. Bring the left palm to the upper middle back. Right hand to that left elbow. Gently pull the left elbow back. Keep the shoulder plugged down. And exhale to release everything. Bring your arms by your sides and just give them a shake. Let the shoulders relax. Take a big deep breath. And when you're ready, release, come back to center. We'll close our practice with a final deep breath together. And exhale, release. Take a moment to just observe, scan through your body. Notice how you're feeling in the upper body, maybe feeling a sense of warmth or tingling, hopefully a sense of release and relief, bringing some ease back into our experience, back into our physical selves.
go ahead and check in. And no matter what you find, be courageous and brave enough to accept it, to honor yourself, and to love yourself. Thank yourself for showing up today, just as I thank you for joining me in this practice. I sincerely hope it has served you and supported you on your pain relief journey. You do deserve relief. I hope you enjoy the rest of our pain relief journey for women, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.